hot 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 king hot king hot 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 hot. Oh, it's delicious coffee. I didn't get it for free, but it's so good, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm your boy Muzzy McGee, and we're back to another live stream session, guys. I'm not supposed to be here this late. I was supposed to be here about 3 or 4 hours ago, but I got wrapped up in working on some projects for work, and then I had to. I'll be honest with you, I took a nap. I was so exhausted from all the shit that happened this week. I just took a nap, and it just went longer than I intended. It's not an excuse, just explanation for what happened. Hopefully that won't be the case later on, but I figured I was like dozing off, you know what I mean? Like when I was trying to start the live stream session earlier, and I said, you know what? It doesn't make sense for me to be like that in the whole episode because it's just going to be like, too much for me to deal with. But again, I'm thankful that you guys are here. I'm thankful for your presence. I'm thankful for just you guys just being here in general and every single day and trying to dedicate your time as much as I'm trying to dedicate my time to, so we can get better at our craft, guys. And that's just really what it's going to take, even tired or not, fatigued or not. We can live stream at any time of the day, any hour, whatever it is, and that's what I'm going to try to do. So I just want to say, first of all, let me get this going too. It's hard for me to do this at the same time because I got to keep another window open for this, because if I don't, it'll be in a situation where I was a few weeks ago, where I will. Sometimes there are comment situations, or the comment section is not working, or for whatever reason it's not activated, which it always should be, but sometimes it's not, and then I can't see people's comments when they're commenting on the channel in real time. So anyway, guys, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and let me go through my spiel real quick so y'all know about what we're trying to do here. So this channel is, technically speaking, it's about 4 things. The first 2 things involve a live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is about the practice session. The second part is about the improvisational section. Now, the practice session will be about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together. It's about us getting from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing, and every level in between. So obviously the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert on to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now, that being said, we're going to do that every single day by working on the scales will include, the session will include us practicing, doing our scales, chords, different chord voicings, different chord progressions. We will also be working on different strumming patterns, different picking patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we will be uploading to the channel as promotional content. Just try to get people on. People see what we are, and then they go and check out the channel, or they'll see a short of something I've done and be like, oh, he's pretty good at this. Let's see where his level's at, or let's go see if we want to practice with him, or see something that he does that may be a little different that might help us out with our practices. So that's very helpful too. That's what we're going to do them. So the second thing is we're going to take exactly what we've learned in that practice and immediately implement that into the improvisational section, which is what I think is one of the most important skills as a musician, not just as a guitar player, but as a musician, to get into improvisational skills. So you can play in any situation, in any setting, in any live band or any studio session, or you can create your own music without feeling the gravity of writer's block, because you're just going to be able to flow. It may not be your best flow or your best production, but in your head you'll be working on those different things, which is really, really cool. So the improvisational section on the live stream will just be basically me improving and you judging me, sitting on your throne of judgment and judging me, seeing if I'm doing good, bad, terribly, great, and then you can write those in the comment section, or you can send me a DM on Instagram if you'd like to, or let me know how you feel about what I'm doing, and even suggest to me different artists or different influencers that can help me get to a higher level, because that's what it's about, me getting to a higher level, and hopefully you doing that too. And what I'm hoping is that you feel comfortable and confident at some point to where you can actually become a part of this, meaning that you can use the backing tracks that I've already posted myself, and then you can yourself post the other backing tracks, or post yourself playing against those backing tracks, at which point you can upload that video to YouTube, or that audio part to YouTube, so we can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do differently. Again, I won't share the video if you choose to, if you don't want me to share the video, but if you let me at least talk about it, you can give me permission to at least talk about the video, so I can at least go into detail about what was being done. That would be helpful too, at least for the channel, because maybe there are other people, and I can guarantee you, whatever, I may be struggling with the same problem you are, and if I'm struggling with that problem, there are probably others, okay? Obviously, the idea behind this is to strengthen numbers so we can get better as a collective. Lastly, so we're taking, our practice session is going to be built upon, our improvisational session is going to be built upon our practice, and both those things are going to be the foundation for what I'm trying to do, what the whole channel is about. The third thing, which is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me using my skill, my knowledge of the guitar and the fretboard, and my knowledge of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. To continue to put that music out every single day so that you can sit there and judge it for what it is, the mixing, the mastering process, the singing, the songwriting, things of that nature, so that people can see what I can do in a specific period of time, what I'm doing it against. And so the idea is obviously to get better at that every single day. So 100% of the music I'll be putting out obviously will be for me to get better. The 90% of the music will be for my own personal projects. The other 10% will be split in between music I create for other individual artists who are looking for music or looking for new music, and then other people who are working on short films who are looking just for musical scores for that, which is cool because it helps me get to develop a different part of my brain. The creative process, in my opinion, is very different for that of what you would do if you create music for people to sing and dance to or just listen to. Because and the mixing and mastering is definitely different. That is what it is. You don't listen to music in movies the same way you listen to music in just music, regular music. And so why would you mix it that way? It's just not. It's a different process. So, and the fourth thing is basically when people don't really watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds good to you guys, if you guys think you want to help out, or if you just want to see a guy accomplish his goals on the internet and to build something from scratch and see how long it takes, to see what it takes, the effort it takes, you're going to see me post every day. You're going to see me in the good, the bad, the ugly. You're going to see me tired. You're going to see me fatigued. You're going to see me angry. You're going to see me gnarly. You're going to see me, chill. You're going to see me like super stressed out. You're going to see me in every situation possible. So hopefully that will give you an idea as to what, as embarrassing as it is what it takes to get to the next level. But if any of that sounds cool to you, if any of that sounds awesome to you, if any of that sounds fun to you, if you just want to watch a guy just try to accomplish his goals, by all means, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It is free for you. It's at no cost to you, and it's helpful for the channel. And it also helps me stop or lessen what I have to do next, which is to ask people to make donations to the account, to my channel. Again, you can make donations to my channel using my Ko-fi account. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will provide a link in the chat as soon as I get finished with my spiel right here. You can donate as little as $1 to the account, and it means the world to me, every donation I've had. I've already had my first donation a few weeks ago from a guy named Groovy Chew, who's on the channel, and I'm really appreciative of that. And I can't thank him enough for that because he's now a part of my YouTube story. Everyone who helps out is really a part of my YouTube story, my YouTube growth story, and that's all really cool. The second thing I ask people to do is get involved in the cryptocurrency space because that helps out with the channel because I have refer a friend links located in the description of every single video. The refer a friend program is exactly what you think it is. When you refer a friend to any of these programs, like if you refer a friend to a bank, there will be perks and benefits. The same thing applies to cryptocurrency. Now, when you use my cryptocurrency links to sign up for any of these platforms, you are not at all in any way obligated to purchase anything, even when you finish the verification process. You purchase what you want, and you don't purchase what you don't want. You can suspend your account or quit your account even if you don't purchase a damn thing. So basically, if you sign up using my referral links, obviously if you are age eligible and you live in a region that's eligible, and again, I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice, I'm not telling you what you shouldn't do with your money, but I trade cryptocurrency every single day. So I figure maybe you might like it too. But when you sign up, if you spend $50 or more, they'll offer you perks. Whatever perks and benefits they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off the trading fees, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, and by extension, this channel. So as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, obviously up to the $100 because I got to set the limit somewhere, guys. That's how it affects the channel. That's how it helps out with the channel. Lastly, subscribe to me across all platforms. That's the freest way to help me grow this channel. Okay, I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm not very active on TikTok. I'm not active on Twitch at all at the moment. I'm trying to get active on that site, meaning I'm trying to stream cross-platformationally soon, hopefully this weekend. I'll try it again tomorrow, and we'll see how that works out. And yeah, helping me grow those other channels. Subscribe to me on those channels is the quickest way to help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will obviously help me grow those other channels or those other platforms. Because one hand washes the other here on the internet, guys. I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Friday. I know some of you want to go out and enjoy cookies and milk. Y'all know what that means. Some of y'all want to go out and get y'all a little swerve on. Be safe. Be smart about it. Hopefully, for those of you who are here today, that you will decide to do dope music. Make dope music. So we're going to get into it in here, guys. I just wanted to go over 3 things real quick before I say that, before we get started here, before I start posting in the chat. The first thing is I don't do requests on this channel. Now, I've discussed the idea of maybe people, provided these are open licensing backing tracks, is to do a session where people just throw, they'll donate $5 or $10 here for me to play a specific backing track on this particular thing. And I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll do that. But have people, pick from a list of things that I'll play backing tracks against so it helps me get better. But to sit here and play cover songs, just to make money, that doesn't make sense for the channel. There are channels that do that, and I have no problem with that. I don't see how it fits into what I'm trying to build here. And again, that is subject to change later in the event that I find the utility of it in relationship to what I'm trying to build here as a channel, maybe that might help. The second thing I tell people to do is if you have any serious questions, I ask people to wait to the very end to ask those questions, because sometimes during these live streams, I'm just not going to get to them right away. So if it's something more than hi and bye, it's going to be really, really hard for me to do. And yeah, I just don't take, and I do curse on this channel. People are going to get mad because I say things like shit and fuck on this channel, but especially since I'm doing this every day, there are going to be moments where I get frustrated. I'm a human being. I want people to understand that. Some of the artists that I suggest, some of the musicians I suggest also curse, because I don't know a single musician that doesn't curse like a sailor. Period. Anywhere. In an orchestra, in a garage band, in a rap group. I know a lot of people who make music, they all curse, but sometimes that might be an actual obstacle for people, and dare I say it, I hate to say this, but this might not be the channel for you if that's an actual obstacle for you to watch the channel, which is unfortunate, but I would really like for you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel anyway. But yeah, if cursing is an actual obstacle for you, this may not be the channel for you. All right, so let me go ahead and type in real quick before we get started here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and type in, I'm going to give you the link to my Coffee account for those of you who would like to make a donation. Again, you don't have to. It's helpful, obviously. But if you guys want to, that would be really super awesome. But if you don't, it's awesome that you're just here. I'm thankful you guys are just here. So let me go ahead and post this in the section, okay? You guys are the best. Go ahead and like and comment on the video. That'd be super helpful. Again, here is. I don't know why I did that afterwards. Oh no. Cancel that. There we go. Here is a copy of here's the lick of the week. For those of you who want to get started on the lick of the week, here's a copy of the lick of the week that we're doing today. Copy this link. We're going to paste this into the live stream so that you guys can have that with y'all. Okay? And lastly, what was I going to say? Oh, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pin this to the top comment because it's clearly the top comment right now. Happy Friday, y'all. We're going to get started here today, guys. I'm going to close out my Coffee account. We're going to put on the metronome. We about to get started. We about to go. We ain't going to get got, guys. We going to get, okay? We ain't going to get got. We going to get, okay? So we're at 90 beats per minute. We're at 90 beats per minute as of a few days ago because that's the tempo which we're going to be practicing this. So let's go. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday, y'all. This is the spider picking exercise where we try to spend as much attention or try to pay as much attention to our fingers as possible. The ones that are in use are moving, and the ones that are not in use are staying put. I'm trying not to muffin top either, which is what I use. It's a term I use to describe fingers spilling over onto other strings that mute them unintentionally. Let's go. Clean that up a little bit, but again, guys, I'm really proud of how it's sounding consistent. I had a little issue with these two, my middle finger, my ring finger, but that's okay. That's to be expected considering we haven't had too much time to practice to get better at the 90 beats per minute, considering we started it only 4 or 5 days ago. Sometimes moving up in a tempo, it's quite an adjustment. Even moving at 5-10 beats per minute, once you get past 100 beats per minute, especially if you're playing double time like me, it makes it very hard. So we're at 105 beats per minute. We're going to work on the Joe Satriani, the John Petrucci by the Mosquito style exercise. Guys, thank you for coming in here today. Happy Friday. If you haven't done so already, I just ask that you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you can. If not, thank you for being here anyway. Okay? That last one sounded a little bit cleaner, meaning because I struggle with that bottom string and that last part. I don't know why. Let's get right to the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. Guys, welcome. Happy Friday. Let's get to it. Let's go. Guys, we're going to get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret. I'm going to turn up the volume because we need to turn up the volume when it comes to the tapping because that's how it do. That's how it bees. You know what I mean? It bees on the trap. Let's get it going, guys. Happy Friday, y'all. Alright guys, now that we've finished up with that exercise, I'm going to turn the volume down before I blow people's eardrums out of their face holes. And we kind of need our eardrums to hear things. They're kind of super important. 105 beats per minute. So we're going down to 80 beats per minute, guys, and we're going to work on, no we're not, we're going to go to 90 beats per minute. We're going to work on the selective picking exercise. And for those of you who don't know what selective picking is, I will tell you. Obviously, sweep picking is where you rake your picking hand, you rake your pick across all the strings in a sweeping motion, back and forth, a sweeping motion, very much like this. Selective picking is a different type of picking where you do alternate picking, which is the alternation between upstrokes and downstrokes. And selective picking is also where you include tappings, which is hammer-ons and pull-offs. So we're going to do these exercises. I don't really think I need to go over them again as far as how they are. Because they're very simple, so just watch and learn. So we're at 90 beats per minute, guys. Again, we're going to start with our index ring finger, then we're going to go through that twice, then we're going to go through our index, or our, index finger and middle finger, then our middle finger, and then our ring finger, and then our, then our index finger, and then our ring finger, and then our index finger, and our pinky finger. There we go. I knew I was going to get that at some point. We're going to do that at 90 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute. It's the same thing. It's a very simple exercise. So it's downstroke, hammer on, downstroke, hammer on, hammer on. The same thing up and down the fretboard. So you'll see. Let's go. Same exercise, guys. We're going to do it. See, it's not that hard. You downstroke, and then you hammer on your index and your middle finger, your index and your ring finger, your index and your pinky finger. You do that all the way up from the first and second fret, and then you move up from the first and second fret to the second and third fret. You do the same thing with the index and ring finger, first to third fret, then from the second to the fourth fret. Do the same thing with your. You do that twice. You do the same thing with your index and your pinky. First and fourth fret, all the way down to the top E string. You move up 1 fret, so you're on the second and fifth string. Go back down, do that a second time, and then it's over. It's a simple exercise. So sometimes I go over it, and I'm like, I really don't need to go over this because once you guys like see it, it's it's pretty simple. And you basically hammer on. You hammer on those your fingers. So when you play the string open, you downstroke the open string, and then you hammer on the other two notes. It's that simple. And it's in a triplet fashion. So 100 beats per minute, same exercise. Let's get it going, yo! Let's get right into the 100 beats per minute one, and then we're going to go right into the chords, or the scales, and then the find the note, and then the chords. Let's go. Last time, guys. Let me turn up the volume on this metronome a little bit. I have to check periodically to make sure also that my phone is charging. I have this weird thing that's going on with my battery that's like every time I plug it in, it's not only that there's like a false contact point in the phone, it's just like now there are times where it won't even charge at all. Like I can't figure this out. I cannot figure this out. I don't want to buy another cable and then end up with the same problem. So, That's my biggest issue of the day. It's been a pretty decent day as far as just like, I took a little nappy nap earlier because my body was just like, I couldn't do it. But at the same time, it's been a solid week. It's been a really good day. So I'm thankful that you guys are here. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already and you'd like to do so, it would be awesome if you liked and commented on the channel, as we call it. Nobody calls it that. I'm just an idiot. Let's go. I don't know why I turned the volume off. That was dumb. We needed the metronome on anyway. And we need the volume on. There we go. Here we go. So now we're going to work on the scales, guys. Again, if you were here yesterday, you know that we're at the G sharp, A flat major scales, and we're doing the A major scale 2 at 105 beats per minute, at which point we're going to be taking the tempo down under to Australia with a terrible accent, and we're going to work on the minor pentatonic equivalent. So the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, and then the major, the A minor pentatonic scale equivalent. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that. That's a Kendrick Lamar reference. Happy Friday, y'all. Hugs for all of you that are here, dude. For real. For real ski. It's good to see you guys. You guys are the best. Yeah. Let's get it going, guys. Second position, I'm sorry, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Let's go. Fourth position, A major scale, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A major scale, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G sharp A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Seventh position, G sharp A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now the 8th position of the G sharp A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right to the A major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Shout out to all you guys that are here, that are still here with me on a Friday. I know some of y'all aren't going to be here because it's just a Friday and nobody wants to do this on a Friday, but hopefully my dedication will shine through. It's shining right now. Let's go. Fourth position, guys. Not even close. Second position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go to see if y'all were paying attention. Or was I? Third position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Y'all, let's go. Sixth position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 7th position, A major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the 8th position of the octave position, the A major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. We're taking the tempo tune under 5 beats per minute, guys. We're going right into the minor pentatonic scales. As I said, we're doing the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, followed by the Kendrick Lamar A minor pentatonic scale. You get it. You're smart. Smart people. Wow. So great. Wow. So compassionate. If you guys haven't done so already, I'd really love it if you guys went ahead and like, commented, and subscribe to the channel. It is helpful. It is free. You don't have to do it, but it does help out with the channel. You know. Thank you for being here on a Friday regardless, guys. You guys are the best. Number 1. Let's get right into the G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale in first position. I swear I'm just doing it just to try to understand the fretboard without having to look down. I've noticed over the last couple months, couple years, that I look down too much in my fretboard, and I'm trying to get out of that habit. So part of that is just me looking around and maybe trying to figure it out. And sometimes you'll hear me lose count. It's because I'm so concentrated, or you'll hear me forget which scale it is. It's because I'm so focused, laser focused on trying to make sure that I get the scales right, and then also on top of it, not look down at my hands, that I just, I'm thinking two different thoughts, and those two thought trains crash, so it's crazy. Second position, G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. That's my favorite shape. Right into the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale in third position. Let's go. minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats, at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Position of the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to get into the Kendrick Lamar A minor pentatonic scales. Let's go. First position, let's go. Actually, it's right here. My bad. Second position, A minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Wasn't clear. By my head bobbing movements, let's get right into the A minor pentatonic scale. In the third position, let's go. Position, A minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Woo! let's go into the 6th position, or 5th position, A minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute, let's go. So this is one of my second favorite ones. Second favorite positions, the 5th position. This particular shape on the 5th, it just happens to be 5th position right now. Of the A minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we finished with the pentatonic scales, we're going to play the fun game called Find the Note. I just want to say thank you for the guys, for the people in general. You know, everyone's included here. An all-inclusive network. Okay, hundreds to all you guys who could be here. For 100 for you guys who have just been able to stop by. Hundreds for all you guys who are continuing to work with me, guys. I'm really appreciative of it. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you can. You know what? I'm going to type that into the chat section. Yo, like, comment, and sub to the channel if you can. And if you want to, obviously. That would be really helpful. In any case, let me get right into the Find the Note stuff, guys. Yeah, just the boring stuff. We don't need the metronome for this part. It's not the important stuff. Important stuff is just understanding and memorizing the fretboard. So we're going to get right into that part. Hundreds to all you guys for being here. Again, as I said before, thank you guys. It's appreciative. Love it. Let's get right to it. We're playing a fun game called Find the A. In intermediate guitar classes, you should know, even when you're a beginner, you should know your guitar is tuned. And one of the things you should know is standard tuning. Standard tuning is E, A, D, G, B, E. There is no other reason for me not to play in standard tuning. Unless I actually, I'm working on a particular piece or I'm trying to write something else, but at least during the practice session, it makes no sense for me to detune my guitar. At least not for now. I'm sure I will eat my words later, but as of right now, we're not changing our guitar tuning. So knowing that, we know where all of our zeros are. So we have a zero on the E, A, D, the E, A, D, the G, the B, and the E. Knowing that, we can find our A on the bottom E string, which we know is on the 5th fret. Based on the whole step, half step, whole step, half step sort of situation. Or 3 whole steps, 1 half step, then 2 whole steps, and 1 half step. Basically simple stuff. So we're going right into the A scale. Or the A, we're trying to find the A natural note. When it's below the fretboard, to find it, when it's below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number. When it's above the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number, and that's how you find its position up and down the fretboard. So you should have about 2 natural notes, 2 sharps and 2 flats of the same note on any given 22 fretboard, or 22 fretted fretboard. Maybe 24 as well. 24, you should have 3, is concluding the octave positions, because octave on 24 is the same thing on 12, it's the same thing as open. So let's get right here. 5, we're at 5 to 17. Again, you add 12 to 5, you get 17. That's how you find the A on the second part of the, or on the, above the 12th fret on the E string. Congratulations, we're going to find it on the same, it's the exact same position on the top E string. Because these are sonically identical. The string is pulled with the same amount of tension. It is a math thing, guys. So back to the bottom E string, we're back to 5 and 17 on the bottom E string as well. Now we're going to the A string, which we know A is already open. We just want to play it open, it's already in A. So you add 12 to 0, which is what the open string is considered 0. You add 12 to that number. B string, and we know that it's at 10 and 22. We already know that because we've already found them earlier in the week. But again, if you only knew 10, you would add 12 to that number, you get 22. If you only knew 22, you subtract 12 from 22, and you would get 10. Now back to 5 and 17 on the low E string. Then back to 5 and 17 on the high. Well, that's not true. This is the low E string. This is the high one. Now we're back to open and 12 on the A string. Then we're going to go to the D string, which we know already is at 7 and 19. 7 and 19. We know that because we've already found these again. But if you add 12 to 17, you get 19. If you subtract 12 from 19, you get 7, guys. It's really simple math. Now back to open and 12 on the A string. Now we're going back to the low E string, not the high string. This is the low one, which is 5 and 17. Then the high E string right here, which is where it's 5 and 17 again, the higher fret numbers. And then back to 10 and 22 on the B string. Then we go to the G string. I heard it. I know what it sounds like. I'll be weird with it. Okay. We're at frets 2 and 22 and 14. Again, you add 12 to 2, you get 14. You subtract 12 from 14, and you get 2, guys. Simple math. Then we're going back to the D string, which we know is at 7 and 19 on the D string. Then we go to the A string, which we know is at 12. Very simple stuff. Then we're going to finish up here with 5 and 17 on the low E string. Then we're going to go. Before I keep getting into the ABC Polyphia riff, which I promise I'm not going to play on the stream for the other channel, we have to do the thing that I hate doing the most, which is working on the 7th chords. And I hate doing these, but they're so necessary, guys. We got to do... I'm going to learn these chords. I just hate looking stupid on the internet is really what it boils down to. And these take me longer because I don't know them as well. And I look stupid because I don't know them as well. But again, this is the most important part. One of the most important parts of what we're doing here, which is learning and memorizing chords. So again, you see up here the G sharp, A flat minor, major 7th chords, and these are the G sharp, A flat minor 7th chords. And we're going to do the same thing with the A major and A minor diminished or A minor 7th chords when we get to those as well. Just to show you what those back chords look like, so that I don't have to keep flipping around on this book. Flippity, 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 flop, flippity, flop, hibbity, hop. Here you go, guys. That's what it's going to look like. That's what we be doing, okay? That's how we doing it. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm still tired. I even took a nap earlier, too, and I'm still tired. It's been a hell of a week, but let's get right to it, guys. Thank you for being here. Shout-outs to all of you guys. Oh, man. Good coffee. Let's get right to it. We're going to get through these chords, guys. It's going to be about 20-25 minutes. Hopefully, it'll be more quick than that, but we'll see. The idea isn't we're not going to speed through these. I'm not going to apologize for taking longer than what needs to happen. If we're going to work on this stuff and we're going to get good at it, some of it's just going to take time. And unfortunately, sometimes we will not have enough time. But when we do have enough time on a Friday where we have nothing else to do besides work on this stuff, we're going to spend the time that we need to do to get on it, to get better. That's just what it is. So I'm glad you guys are here. We're going to keep working. Let's get it going. Starting with the melody chords of the A7th variety. This is big bar. This is side chords, guys, which are hard because these are some gnarly stretches. And by gnarly, I mean gnarly. That's a big ass stretch. Stretches, I just want to piss off other guitar players. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Done to me, so I've got to make everybody else suffer. It's clearly a joke. But I might add those into chords just because it's strange. It sounds a little something like this. I messed up that whole thing, didn't I? I sure did. It's right. I didn't mess up the whole thing. I just messed up part of it. So let me try that again. Then I went here is what I should have done. I was playing the bottom 4 string chords. That's what I was doing. I didn't play the rhythm chords. My bad, y'all. Then we're going here to this bizarre one. In here. Into the bottom 4 string chords. That's not like this, yeah. This is where I because I was trying to. Then right here. Right here. That ain't right. Right here. much to all you guys that are still here. We're going to get right into the G sharp, A flat minor 7th chords, and then we're going to go from there. Thank you for being here. I can't thank you enough. I know it's Friday. It's a fucking hard day to be here. Nobody wants to be here. I don't want to be here, but I do want to get better. That's the trade-off. You have to sacrifice something you want for something you want more. I want to take another nap. I want to go to sleep. I want to not go to the gym later. I want to do a lot of things, but I want to lose weight, and I want to get better at guitar, and I want to do good in my work. So that requires a sacrifice, and that sacrifice is being here on Friday nights when we don't want to be here. So let's do that, and let's get better. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Okay, so we're right here with starting with the melody chords. Should be here, then here, then here, then here. Let's go one more time, guys. I know this is boring. This is so important, guys. Then right here. Right here again. Right here, right here, right here, and then once we finish that, we're right here. Again, I know this sucks, guys. We gotta just keep pushing through it. You know, learning chords is such a fundamental part of being a better guitar player. Let's do this together. Let's get it done. Happy Friday to all you guys who are working hard with me, and happy Friday to those who can't be here anyway, because you know, it sucks that you're not getting better with us. So, you know. first chord to the song called The Eraser from Tommy Boy. I heard it in my head, so I had to play it just to see what it was. So it is A minor 7th chord and an inside chord. Dope. Okay. My bad. Let's get right into the bottom 4 chords. Sometimes I'll play something and then I'll hear it and I'll be like, wow, I heard that in a song, and a song that I really, really love. And if you've never heard it, you might not like it. But Tom York, if you like electronic music at all and you like the idea of creating synthesizers and building your own synthesizer sounds, The Eraser from Tom York is the best album ever created. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites. Let's get right into the rhythm chords, guys. Let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords, guys. These are the G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonics, get minor pentatonics. G sharp, A flat, minor 7th chords, okay? Into these A minor chords, the A major and A minor 7th chords. We're going to get done with those so that we can be done with it. Okay, done with it. So we can move on to our lives and on to the fun stuff, or the stuff that is more fun. Did I post it? I already posted the lick of the week from Instagram. Again, it's from the lovely Mr. Antonio Isario, who is an Italian guitar player, and he helps us with a bunch of really cool shit. Next month, there are going to be different influencers that are going to use just to mix it up a little bit, and yeah, so hopefully I will have some of the shit scanned as well, so that I can start posting these in the background. Yeah. Starting with the A7 chords, the melody chords, guys, we are halfway through, about 10 more minutes, and we will be done, okay? Big bar. Right here. Let's go again. Like big bar. Little bar. Listen right here. Right here, little bar. Big bar. Then right here to this one. into the bottom 4 string chords. Let's go. Now the melody chords, guys, or the melody chords. Now the A minor 7th chords. My back is killing me. We're almost done with this shit, and we can get right into it now. Let's get right into the inside chords and the bottom 4 string chords. to the rhythm chords, guys. Again, 5 more minutes and we are done. Okay, not even. Work on these next chords. We're about to be done with this shit. And now for the bottom 4 string chords, guys, let's go. Killing me. Oh god. We finished it, guys. Now we can get right into the lick of the week. So shout out to all you guys that are here, man. I appreciate all you guys for being here. I'm gonna switch this out so people know to like, comment, subscribe. In case they forgot, we're gonna replace that with this one right here, so that people remember. Never forget you. I'm gonna play through this twice so we can hear it, play it, like it, love it. Now that we've heard that a couple times, now we can try to figure this out. finish that. Just got lost in so many deep thoughts right there. Had nothing to do with anything that is music related. It's just been a hell of a week at work, and my brain has just been I'm still in kind of work mode. So it's hard to really turn that. I mean, I know some of y'all understand this. It's hard to really kind of switch gears when you're doing something different, especially when you're like 90% of your life is centered around your job. So, or the thing, not your job, but the thing that pays the bills. So, you know how that is. We're gonna get right into the OD Polyphia riff that we've been working on. I'm not gonna be doing the ABC Polyphia riff on the channel anymore. I will be working on it in my own time, so that I can hopefully one day post it at any point this century would be great. I know. Let's get it going. Now we're gonna get right into the fun part, which is obviously the soloing, the backing tracks. It's what we're here to do. Not really what we're here to do, but this is the biggest part. This is about us taking all of those skills that we've used and that we've learned in this particular section and implementing them directly into the improvisational section of the song. They make us better guitar players. They make us better overall musicians, and that's what we go under. It's A, F sharp, D, and E. Sound too great at the end, and that usually happens to me. Somehow I cannot figure out how to end these things. Again, I probably should watch more influencers or more people who are better than I am to see how they end their tracks often, and I just can't seem to figure this out. So it happens. We're here to work, guys. Let's go. I didn't like the way that one ended either, but there were some cool things I can take back from that. There's some different ways. It's fun when you always improv because it forces you to look at the fretboard just a little bit differently, and that's really cool because it gives you the opportunity to just play. And that's what we're here to do. We're here just to fucking play. Really, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And so when we learn all this other shit, we can use those chords and those scales to visualize the fretboard a little differently. And as much as it sucks, learning those chords helps me move through these progressions a little bit differently. Learning those different picking patterns gives me the opportunity to use selective picking, economy picking, chicken picking, like the different things that you heard me using. These things, these are the reasons why we practice, guys. It gives us that opportunity, gives us that space. Gives us the more stuff to use in our heads. It gives us more arsenal. It gives us more tools to use when we're trying to do these things, guys. So that's why it's so important. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys get back to it because I am finished for the evening. We finished with the session today. I'm gonna go over my spiel right quick. I want to say thank you for those of you who were able to join me today on the session. It sucks that it is Friday and nobody wants to be here on a Friday. We all know that. Everybody knows that. And why does it suck to be here on a Friday? Because nobody wants to be here on Friday. They want to be out doing stuff with their friends. But if you want to get better at stuff, guys, there are opportunity costs. And opportunity cost is the price of not being able to do something that you want to do. You have a list of things that you want to do, but other things will have to take a back seat if you want to get better at other things. If you want to be the best Netflix watcher of all time, then you are going to have to watch Netflix more than you do anything else. If you want to be the best guitar player of all time, then you're going to have to play guitar better than more than other people. Or you're going to have to work on it or practice it or whatever. Because there are times when you can't practice, when you're just crapped out and you just can't. But you can always learn about music. So for me, that's why I am doing production, because production is not the alternative, but it is the supplementary thing that I'm doing with guitar, because I want to be a great guitar player, but overall I want to be better at producing than anything else, but guitar is an important thing to have, or having an instrument under your belt is important to have for those particular skills. So, like I said before, opportunity cost. The opportunity cost of going out with your friends on Friday. Can you wait? Can you push back that time an hour, 15 minutes? 30 minutes. If you can do those things, then I suggest you watch this channel, because that's what we're going to be doing on this channel, and it's easier when you do things with other people that suck versus doing things by yourself. So, as I said before, guys, I want to say thank you for all of those of you who were able to join the channel. If you weren't able to join the channel, you can always check these videos out in the replay section. I'm going to give you 100 for everybody that was able to be here. If you weren't able to be here, that's okay. Okay, I just ask that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel when you get the opportunity to do so. Also, I would like to just go ahead and point out, I'd like to go ahead and say, this is my channel. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is my spiel right quick. So I'm going to just go ahead and go over what I do on this channel. So this channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things are about the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 parts. It's broken down into the practice session and the improvisational section. The practice session is about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together so we can get better as a collective to move from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. That is going to give us the opportunity to become the best guitar players we can possibly become. The practice sessions will include warm-ups, scales, chords, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different licks of the week and different cover songs we'll be practicing so we can get better and use those for promotional uses only on the channel. All those in service to the second thing, this is the foundation for the second thing, which is the improvisational music. It's about taking those skills that we learned in the practice session so that I can immediately implement them into the improvisational music that I will be playing for about 10-15 minutes at the end of every single practice so that you can judge me, is my hope at a certain point. Tell me I'm doing good, tell me I'm doing bad, tell me what I can do to get better, even suggesting different influencers that can help me get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational playing. Obviously with the intention of you and hoping that you will use the backing tracks that I have to create your own solos or your own instrumental tracks, or not instrumental, your own improvisational music tracks, using those as your backing tracks to upload that to YouTube, and then inevitably or eventually send the link to me with your permission. I would like to at least discuss what you've done on the channel so we can talk about what you can do to get better, what I can do to get better, and what we can do to get better as a collective. And all of those things serve as a foundation for the third thing, which is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me singing and songwriting. It's about me using my guitar as the principal instrument, the primary source of inspiration, as well as my understanding of the guitar and the fretboard to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. 100% of the music I'll be creating, obviously, and putting out every single day will be music for me to get better every single day. The second thing that will be is that I'm putting out the, what was I going to say? The 100% of the music I will be putting out is music for me personally. No, 90% of that music will be music I'll be putting out for myself personally. The other 10% will be reserved for people who are looking for new music, and also people who are working in short films who are looking for musical scores that they can have for their movies. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I take you to the fourth thing, which is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds good to you, if you think it sounds helpful, if you just want to see a guy accomplish his goals in this life, subscribe to the channel, like and comment on every single video that I have. It's the easiest and freest way to help me out with the channel so I don't have to do the second thing, which I will go over right now. Donations. You can donate to the channel giving $1 or as little as $1, or I'm sorry, as little as €1 to my account or more. You can use my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com. The link is not only in the description of every single video, I also put it in the chat if you would like to do so. You can donate as little as $1 to the channel, and every penny counts. I would offer people like a chapeau or like a hat so that people can put pennies in it. That's not how the internet works, and apparently you can't do that with credit card charges. You can't just charge pennies. Otherwise, I'd be like, just if you have any pennies in your possession that you want to get rid of, I'd say put them in the little basket, because every penny adds up, and every 100 pennies equals $1, so every little thing counts. Lastly, or the second part of this is, after you've made a donation to the account, or maybe you don't want to do that, you can check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description in every single video. These help out with the channel in the following way. It's a refer a friend program. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I do trade cryptocurrency every single day, and I figure maybe the people who watch my program might want to do it too. I enjoy making music, which is why I share that with you too. So if you want to get involved, sign up using my referral links. The referral links, and again, you have to be age eligible and regionally eligible, but sign up using my referral links will give you free perks and benefits if you spend $50 or more, obviously. You spend $50 or more, whatever perks and benefits they offer you, $100 off of trading fees or $20 cash back, whatever it may be for that particular period of time, depending on the site, they will in turn offer to me. So I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform up to $100 because I gotta set the limit somewhere, guys. That's how it helps out with the channel. Again, last year I bought a Zoom G1X multi-effects processor. You've seen it, you've heard it. If you'd like to do so, that's how you can help out from an indirect financial perspective. Lastly, I ask people just the easiest way to help me out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all other social media platforms. Muzzy McGee is currently on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. You sign up for any of those platforms, those will inevitably help me grow this channel. Help me grow this channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. One hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. It is Friday, September 19th, 2025. I'm glad that you were able to be here. For those of you who weren't able to be here, that's okay. It's Friday. We get it, okay? We'll see you here tomorrow, and hopefully the day after and the day after. I'm going to try to continue to be here every single day. Like I said, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, it can happen more quickly. Okay,